Hey guys, welcome back to another automotive video for the day. And originally I wasn't going to even film this video, but running into some issues with my mic, and I was going to have Pokemon Uranium episode 2 up today. I actually filmed it twice, and it didn't work. So basically today we're just going to be doing an automotive video, just answering a question that I know a lot of you probably thought that no one's actually asked me yet, and that is, am I a truck racer? So to answer that question, I gotta flip the camera around, which means I gotta cut this recording because I'm using the selfie cam and stuff now. So let's get into that. So there is the truck in question. As you all know, this is my truck, but if this is your first time seeing it, welcome to the channel. This is my 2003 Source Sport Track XLS. It's a little bit dirty after running around Friday night and stuff. Georgia weather, just covered in spots of all sorts, and just usual Georgia truck stuff. It is a street build right now. I'm working on getting it lowered on 3-inch blocks from Beltec. A lot of you guys know about that. Like I said, just hilariously dirty right now, needs a little bit of a clean. But yeah, so the question I gotta answer today is, am I a truck racer? And I would say in its current state, this truck is riced because it has 0 under the hood modifications at this time. Hopefully within the next week or so. I haven't told you guys this yet, but as you all know, my 18th birthday was this past, maybe 2 weeks now, as of today. Well, about like a week and a half maybe at this point. And my parents, because we've been having a hard time behind the scenes. We're not really going to go into too in depth on that, but and plus my parents both had to work all day that day. Didn't really get much for my birthday. I mean, I did get kind of an advanced birthday gift, which was the headset and the mouse that came with the ROG laptop. The ROG laptop was just to help me get through college and stuff, because the HP was dying on me. I needed something faster, so that was the main reason behind that. And so we got that done, and that was kind of half my birthday gift. My mom said she still was determined to get me something for my birthday that wasn't too expensive. And I threw in the idea of a Pro Tuning Lab intake. It's one of only 2 companies to manufacture intakes for the Sport Track, and I believe it's probably the only one that's still around, because K&N, I don't believe, supports this truck anymore when it comes to mods. I haven't seen a K&N intake that fits this truck that was designed specifically for Explorers and Rangers in general. So that's been my kind of big problem with finding parts for it from K&N. Pro Tuning Labs has a whole intake line for the Sport Track, B4000, and Ranger line, which all run on this motor, the 4-liter single overhead cam motor. And so yeah, that'll be the first mod coming for the truck under the hood here, hopefully within the next week. The first is the first day of eligibility that I can get it, so hopefully that'll be on its way, because I'm really in need of an intake. I've heard of all sorts of benefits and stuff an intake can give you, such as gas mileage and performance, stuff like that, more throaty sound, which is stuff I want for this truck. I want it to be more throaty under the hood, engine noise, all that stuff, get better gas mileage. I get around 8 to 12 miles to the gallon in this thing. And this is a V6 truck, keep that in mind. This isn't like a Hemi V8 or a 5.0 Coyote or something like that. Apologize for me looking down. I was getting a leaf that was stuck in my shoe and it's bothering me. But yeah, so hopefully that'd be the first under the hood mod, but really right now it is completely riced. With the exception of the exhaust. I don't know if the exhaust is considered performance or not. It is a bit more free-flowing since it's a Flowmaster, of course. So I mean, it's still really cool. I still love this truck in its current state, but I'm ready to get this thing on the road with performance upgrades. Like I've said in the past, I've tossed around a Vortex supercharger idea, but I don't have the money for that right now. And thanks to you guys watching my videos, one day hopefully I'll be able to afford to get one. So that's kind of that. Of course, first things first with that, I need to get this engine rebuilt, because as a lot of you guys have known since 2014 or 2016 actually, my bad, when I got this truck, it has really high mileage for its age. It's a 2003, and I'm actually just gonna walk up to the door and look inside. 219,755 miles at the time I'm filming this. It'll probably be way over that by Friday. So yeah, so obviously I need to get a rebuild kit first, because if I'm gonna run any sort of boost under this engine, it needs to be fixed up and ready to rock, because this truck, as I've complained about in many live streams and many other videos, it doesn't have any sort of mechanic history on this thing. There was no sort of records that were shown to us when we bought it. We literally drove it, looked at it, thought it was fine, and bought it, because we didn't really expect all that has happened with it to have gone wrong. And a lot of you guys know that because of that, that's why we got it so cheap at $3,000. That's the price we paid for this truck, in case you all have been wondering. All this time, what a sport tracking you can get for a sport track. Of course, you can find blown up ones for a lot cheaper, for half the price. But I recommend, you know, if you're gonna get one and you're not gonna want to build it as a project, or, you know, 5.0 swap or something like that, you just go ahead and get the running ones and, you know, fix them up. I mean, sure, this thing's been a rough ride, but, you know, I'm happy with it. I've always been happy with this thing. It's given me a pain in the neck sometimes, especially recently. My steering and front suspension are acting up, and me and Michael checked it. We think we know what it is, so hopefully I can have my dad check it and we can get a confirmation on that. So, but yeah, back to the main topic. I do believe right now that this is a riced out truck. It does have a little bit of time before it's ready to be, you know, boosted and stuff like that, which is a complaint I actually got at the car meet Friday night, which is something I mentioned in the Boosted Mafia vlog when that came out Saturday. You know, I was getting, you know, basically like yelled at by some guy out there that was completely unsupportive of the windshield banner because this truck is naturally aspirated, because you can't buy a Turbo Explorer unless you get one of the new ones, which I don't like personally because they're front wheel drive and 4-cylinder powered, and they're unibody, which is not good to me. It helps out with a lot. It helps with building costs and stuff, but it's just it's dangerous. You crash when you total it out immediately, kind of stuff like that. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I kind of ignored them. I kind of didn't. It kind of bugged me for the rest of the night. But in case you're wondering what the windshield banner looks like, that's the windshield banner. I installed this in a Project Explorer episode, which, as you all know, that series is being discontinued as a replacement for just these one-off videos. Whenever I feel like talking about the truck, whenever I'm driving the truck, whenever I'm modifying the truck, no longer am I going to keep like the Project Explorer name tied to it. I'm just going to do periodic vlogs with that, because it'll be helpful for me in the long run. But yeah, so I don't really know what else I need to say about this, really, because I mean, I've kind of answered the question already. I mean, it's pretty much rice, but it won't be for much longer. It will be getting the cold air intake under the hood. I've been thinking about getting a new hood in general, because this hood is not really going to be beneficial for an air intake system at all. It's just going to be like all the air is going to be coming through the grill, but I'm wanting to get like a Ram air hood that'll have where routes the air straight to the air intake. Of course, that's quite expensive. I probably need to get hood pins, and I probably will need to get a paint shop to you know, paint it up real nice and stuff. And I'm the type where if I'm going to paint one body part, I might as well paint the entire thing. So that probably won't happen until I have a lot of money on hand, where I can, you know, get the supercharger done at the same time. I can get it painted, I can get the hood, and get everything done all at once, so it's set and ready to go. So, but anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this little sport track vlog kind of video. Hopefully I'll have a new intro and outro in this video. I gotta talk to Bullet Train. I gotta get a couple clips for him so he can hook me up with that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.